2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action.
Pretty good shot there.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in two.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green here. Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle. This really looks good.
Oh, that looks like Seabiscuit in his prime. An opening eagle to get the day started.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
He's currently sitting in first place. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Here we are at the second tee.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. If you can make this one, it's for par. And there it is. Currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here at the third hole. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That got a little out of control, I think.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
playing their fourth shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
He sits in first position, and I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Blame the caddy.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Such soft hands.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. It's time to step onto the tee here at the fifth.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Looks good.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's heading for the fairway. From around 140 yards here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This putt to try and save their par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Better bring their binoculars. Going to have a hard time seeing the hole from there. Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. Well, it's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make their par. Looking good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flag stick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
14 feet to the cup. This is a good chance. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch. Right over the spot they were looking at.
A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Come on, get down. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, this would be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a great stroke. It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that,
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Lovely effort that. And here we are with the third shot. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
This one's left of the green.
That's not what they were looking for.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Beauty of a chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, this is a week that's going to sit in the memory bank for life. A champion at the Riv. You've just won the Genesis Invitational.
Winning on such an iconic golf course will not be lost on this player. What a performance.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.